From the Scotts Arena in Chazy, New York, I'm Rob Knowles, bringing you coverage of New York State Championship Pee-wee Youth Hockey. Today's matchup is between the Bedford Bears and the Chazy Flyers. Bedford comes in with a record of 27, 6, and 3, and Chazy comes in with a record of 42, 9, and 6. We'd like to thank Doctors Klaus Family Chiropractic, Sweden's Dairy Shop, and Drew's Poultry for supporting today's coverage. Looking at the scenarios for today's game, looking at Chazy so far in this tournament first. Chazy has picked up a 4-0 win over Onondaga, and they lost 6-2 to Canandaigua. Now looking at Bedford, Bedford picked up a pair of 4-2 wins over both Canandaigua and Onondaga. The scenario for Chazy. Chazy must win by at least 3 goals to guarantee themselves a chance, yes, I said it, a chance at playing tomorrow. If they win by 3, then Chazy will go into tiebreaker situations, which isn't always a category you want to have to go into if you're a team. So 4 goals would guarantee Chazy a spot in tomorrow's festivities. So 4 goals is the magic number to guarantee Chazy play tomorrow, and 3 goals is the number to give them a shot to play tomorrow. Again, I'm Rob Knowles, joined by Rick Knowles on camera. New York State Championship Pee-wee Youth Hockey is coming up next. Back here at the Scotts Arena in Chazy, New York, and as we mentioned earlier, the scenario for Chazy, 3 guarantees them a shot at playing tomorrow, 4 guarantees them a game tomorrow. So talking with Chazy coaching staff prior to this game, one of the things they said, don't be surprised if they're ahead by a goal or 2, and it's late in the game and they're pulling their goalie to try and get to that magic number, which is 3, and 4 would be the even better number. Awaiting the opening face-off. Puck is down. Face-off won by Chazy, then lost on the right wing. Bedford looks to move up through the neutral zone, but can't. Chazy with it now. Picking up is Goff. Goff with it down low, gets bodied off the puck. Chris picks up. Chris with it. Knocked off by Ratner. Ratner gets knocked off the puck by Parent. Bedford able to clear the zone. Whedon picks up for Chazy. Whedon plays it over for Gagno. Gagno plays a pass up ahead for Chris. Chris tries to play one ahead for Fisher. Pass doesn't connect. Kevin Fisher now picks up for Chazy. Gonna dump one deep. And chase. Bedford sends one around. Can't get it up to McNamara. Justo now trying to get out for McNamara. Trying to body him off the puck was Fisher. And then offsides for Bedford was Justin Bernhardt. 14-15 remaining, period number 1. A good opening shift there for Chazy as they were able to bring the puck down into the Bedford end. Face-off won by Chazy, controlled at the point by Whedon. Whedon steps forward, now checkered line, gets stick checked, falls down in the neutral zone, picking up his Arliss. Arliss loses it to McNamara. Back on defense is Gagno. Make that Fisher. Fisher was back checking. Now he's trying to advance the puck up forward. Whedon plays the puck up ahead for Fisher, just a bit too far. Puck comes out of the Chazy end, played back in by Bedford, and that's the reason for the offsides. Keller Kowalski's in goal for Chazy. In goal for Bedford is Kineo Gorman. Puck in the Chazy end, misplayed by LaBelle. Picked up by Gagno, tries to take it behind his net. He fans on a clearing attempt. Now right out in front. Good recovery by LaBelle to break that play up. Goff with it on his stick. Goff trying to clear the zone. He does. Gains checkered line, now looking to get more. Now works his way to the Bedford end, gets tripped up along the wall. LaBelle able to keep it in. Parent tries to pitchfork it down deep. He does. Goff giving chase. He tries to pick up the puck, runs into one of his own men and fell. Parent delivers a good hit. Held in at the point by Gagnon. Now here comes Bedford the other way. Bedford leading the rush with Tenney. Tenney drives to the net, takes a shot. Nice glove save by goaltender Keller Karlowski. 13 minutes, 4 seconds remaining. Period number 1. Good transition there by Bedford as Chazy got caught with 2 men below the goal line as they ran into each other, and then Bedford was able to transition. Whedon now with it for Chazy behind his own net. He's surveying his options. Tries to find Fisher, but finds the stick of a Bedford player. Fisher now picks up, steals it off the stick of a Bedford player. Whedon gives chase now down below his own net. As Hanser's down there, and they try to play a puck out in front of the net, but comes all the way back down to the neutral zone. Drew still plays one up ahead. That's intercepted by Whedon. Whedon lost it for a second. Trying to move forward now is Ratner. Ratner loses the puck, and now Fisher rims one around over for Arliss. Arliss tries to play one out to the center. Picked off by Lespina. Whedon with it. Whedon bodied by 1 man in front. One-timer attempt by Hanser, stopped by the goaltender Keller Karlowski. They now try to wrap around. Nothing there. Puck comes out. Shot. Saved by Karlowski. Another big glove save by Keller Karlowski. As these last couple shifts, Bedford's been doing a good job keeping the pressure on Chazy's defense. Chazy's been unable to clear the zone. Chazy wins the draw back. Whedon with it. Plays it over for LaBelle. LaBelle looks to move forward and plays it up ahead for Parent. Just off the stick of Parent. Giving chase was Goff. Goff had to go between his legs. Now here comes Bernhardt the other way. Bernhardt drives towards the net. Shot saved by Keller Karlowski. Whedon with it. Deflects it down into the corner. Gets it out of harm's way in front of the net. Puck comes back out in front, but LaBelle's there to clear. Holding in at the point is Tenney. Now LaBelle with it. Backhand, forehand, plays it back behind the net for Whedon. Whedon plays it up ahead for Goff. Goff tried to play a pass over for Parent, but it ends up making its way all the way over to Chris. Puck played back for LaBelle. LaBelle plays it ahead for Fisher. Fisher trying to get ahead of steam, and he's now moving forward. Gains a blue line. Sidesteps 1 man, gets in, but puck goes just a little bit too far over his stick. He plays one out to the front of the net. It's right there on the side. Can they stuff it in? Trying to stuff it in. The puck's still loose. And no goal. Puck sat just a couple inches off the goal line as the puck was still visible. But they can't stuff it home as Gorman picking up his first save of the hockey game. Kramer and Fisher take the face-off. Fisher wins the draw over for his brother Kevin. Back for LaBelle. Good charge by Bedford as they really put the pressure on LaBelle. Moving forward is Matkoski. Matkoski loses it over for Gagnon. Gagnon looking to move forward. He finds Fisher in the neutral zone. Fisher tries to get around 1 man. It gets off his shin pad and plays forward into the Bedford end. Fisher with it still. Backhand throws one out front. Can't connect with Tremblay. Puck now at the point. Gonna come out of the zone now. Whedon with it. Whedon plays it ahead for Parent. Parent redirects one down into the Bedford end. Parent picks up. He's got 2 men charging to the net. Looks up. Oh, good defense by Levi. Levi able to knock it off of Chris's stick. Goff with it. Goff. Still forehand. Throws a shot on net. It's going to hit a body. Chris with it. Gets bodied down below. Bedford trying to reverse. They've got a man over there as Goff tries to apply pressure. Whedon able to hold it in on point. Throws a shot on net. Goes wide. Kramer looking to move forward with Bedford. Kramer gets it. He's going to play it off the wall. And that one's going to get out to the neutral zone. Picking up for Chazy. Whedon. Whedon unsure what to do with it. He's going to dump it down deep. Puck hit a shin guard in his attempt to get it down deep. Bedford dumps it back down in. Picking up is Gagnon. Gagnon tries to play one ahead for Tremblay. He does. Trombley mishandles the puck, and then it's back down into the Chazy end. Gagnon picks up. Trying to move forward. He leaves it there for Fisher. Fisher up ahead for Gagnon. Now Trombley. Trombley's trying to go through the middle of the defense, but couldn't. Trombley with another opportunity. Tries to knock his check off the puck. Levi one-hands a pass up ahead for Lespina. Lespina content to dump it down deep as LaBelle tries to pick up for Chazy. Misplays the puck, now Hanser. Hanser's going to send one off the official. It's going to carry him right out to the middle. And that's unfortunate for Chazy as that puck was going to leave. Delayed penalty coming up against Bedford. High sticking will be the call. Try and find the number of the player. Looks like their captain, Lespina's going. It is not Lespina. Hanser's going to go. Hanser goes for high sticking. Power play number 1 for Chazy. Chazy whistled for icing. Penalty coming 6 minutes, 16 seconds into period number 1. Chazy on their first power play opportunity of the game. Face-off won by Parent. Picking up is Gagnon. Gagnon tries to go D-to-D for Whedon. Pass a little bit too far ahead of him, but Fisher picks it up. Fisher brings it back into his own end, now turns and tries to move forward. He's going to hit the checkered line. Now brings it in, and he's going to look at his back options. Whedon with it. Plays it down low. Picking up his Parent. Parent tries to stuff one in. Fisher in front. On the backhand. Just couldn't stuff it home. Bedford able to clear. Keller Kowalski comes out, stops it for Whedon. Whedon with a man right on his back. Looks to move forward. He now knows that that guy's there as he gets a stick in on him. And now Tenney steps up for Bedford. Another good check by Parent. Parent likes to throw the weight around out there. Gagnon trying to move ahead for Chazy. Hits the line. Tries to play one back and a turnover for Lespina. Lespina moving the other way. LaBelle is back. Throws a shot on net. Glove saved by Keller Kowalski. Keller staying strong back there for Chazy. Halfway through period number 1 as 7 minutes and 30 seconds remain. 46 on the power for Chazy. Chazy controls. Now behind the net. Gagnon picks up. Now tying up down there is Kramer. Kramer of Bedford ties the puck up. That's going to draw a whistle. So that killed 12 seconds. 12 seconds off of the penalty kill for Bedford. So nice job by Kramer. Parent wins the draw. They try to move ahead, but a good pinch at the point by Justo. He throws it in front. Nobody home. LaBelle for Chazy. Plays it up ahead for Goff. Goff won. Just a step offside. Goff a little premature entering the zone. Is just a step offside. 20 seconds remaining in the power for Chazy. Face-off won by Bedford. They're able to clear it all the way down to the Chazy end. 10 seconds remaining. Whedon picks up. Whedon spins around one guy. Now loses it to McNamara. McNamara just throws one towards the net as the power play now expires for Chazy. Chazy now 0 for 1 on the power play. Now they look to move forward with LaBelle. LaBelle has it on his stick, tries to get around one guy. Now one hands it up for Fisher. Fisher's got one guy to beat. He beats him. He shoots. Score! Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. He goes right up under the crossbar and puts Chazy up 1-0 with just 6 minutes 32 seconds remaining in period number 1. Well, that play started back in the Chazy end when LaBelle moved that puck forward, and he was able to carry it all the way to the checkered line, and then he just one-handed it past to Fisher, and Fisher had to beat one guy, and he sidestepped him, and he did so. Assists go to 13 and 20 for Chazy. Goal to number 19. Chazy trying to move forward with it. Whedon picks up. Whedon gets stick checked by Regano. Regano plays it down deep. LaBelle now picks up in that same spot where they were just successful to move the puck up the ice. He gets bodied off the puck. Now here comes Whedon. Whedon plays one over for Gagnon. Gagnon now spins back around on his own end as Whedon gives chase. Whedon now below his goal line. Plays one up forward for Goff. A little bit too far. Shot redirected on net. Great save by Keller Kowalski. He picks up 2 saves right there. It was a redirection shot from the point by Bernhardt. It was redirected in front of the net, and Keller Kowalski was able to stick that redirection and then make that rebound save and hold it in his midsection. Puck inside some skates as it moves towards the net. Can't see it from here. In the back of the net. Chazy couldn't clear it out from the front of their net. And Bedford's going to pick up a goal 9 minutes, 28 seconds. Just 1 minute after Chazy gets their goal, Bedford gets back on the board. 1-1, 5:32 remaining period number 1. Matkoski from Rusiecki. LaBelle with it now for Chazy. Tries to play it up head for Fisher, just a bit too far. Bedford player Kramer chips it up out over the glass. Whistle with 5:15 remaining. Knocks down his man on the face-off. Here comes Goff. Goff gets around one guy. Gets around another, but can't get it there. Throwing it to the front of the net was Chris. That one hit a body in front. Looking to go out the other way is Hanser. Hanser makes a pass up ahead. LaBelle intercepts and dumps it down into the Bedford end. Chris gives chase. Now Parent sidesteps one man. Throws a backhand on net. Right in front of the net. Chris can't get there. Whedon with it now on his stick. Throws a shot on net. Just goes wide. Great pressure by Chazy right now. Puck now below the Bedford net. Bedford tries to get it out of the zone. They do. It's going to go all the way down to the Chazy end. Bedford whistled for icing. Great pressure there by Chazy on the attack as they were just inches away from putting 2 chances home. But good defense and good collapse by Bedford in their low slot disallowed Chazy's opportunity. Puck played back for Whedon. Whedon holds. Now in Fisher's skate. Fisher's got it. Trying to play it down low. He can't do. Now coming out the other way is Bernhardt. Bernhardt tries to get around one man. Can't do so. Trombley with it. Trombley backhands one to Fisher. Alex Fisher gives chase, working up the right side. He finds his brother Kevin. Kevin had one more man to beat, but a good stick check there by Justo. Justo's going to go for cross-checking. 10 minutes, 58 seconds. Justo cross-checking. Chazy already 0 for 1 on the power play. But good opportunity now for them to redeem themselves and be 50%. Whedon with it. Whedon plays it down low. Fisher gives chase down below the Bedford net. Fisher plays it over for Parent. Parent spins, looking for an option, stands up one guy, gets knocked down, still got it in his skate, throws it to the slot. However, Fisher can't get there. All the way down to the Chazy end. Kowalowski comes out and stops it for Whedon. Whedon around the net, plays it up ahead for Gagnon. Gagnon plays over for Fisher. Alex Fisher gets around one guy. Now stick check. Puck all the way around again. It's going to go back down to the Chazy end. Minute 10 remaining in the power play for Chazy. Whedon with it. Whedon plays a puck up ahead for Gagnon. Gagnon now moves forward. Gains the checkered line. Wants more. Tried to put one down deep, but he put it right on the stick of Regano. Kowalowski comes out, stops the puck for LaBelle. Just under a minute remaining in the power play. LaBelle moves forward. Hits the checkered line. Tries to kick one down deep. Good hold at the blue line by Chris. However, not before Bedford's able to clear it. Again, Kowalowski out of the net. Stops it for Gagnon. Gagnon surveying from behind his own net. Plays it up ahead for LaBelle. LaBelle plays it ahead for Parent. Goes off of Parent's skate. Here's a 3-on-2 for Chazy. Chazy is going to take a shot. Good save by Gorman. Chris stops it. Here comes the pinch of LaBelle. LaBelle looking to move it down low. He stands up his check. Goff with it on his stick. Looking for one in front. Shot just wide. Parent back with it again on his stick. Parent tries to play it for Gagnon. He does. Gagnon sees him. They try to play it to the slot. No. 0 for 2 now on the power play is Chazy. But that time they had a ton of chances and a ton of opportunities. LaBelle with it, reverses it for Gagnon. Gagnon plays up ahead for Fisher. Alex Fisher now picks up. Tries the cross-ice pass for Arliss, which connects. Fisher trying to move forward. Stick checks one man, but can't stick check the next. Moving forward is Rusiecki. Rusiecki dumps it down deep. Whedon picks up for Chazy. Minute and a half remaining. Fisher gets it loose. Over for LaBelle. LaBelle plays up ahead for Arliss. Arliss kicks it to his stick. But then turned over right in the middle. And a shot on goal for Bedford. Bedford holds at the blue line. He's going to make a pass down low. Coming out of the net was Kowalowski. Whedon with it. Whedon plays it up the half wall to Arliss. Arliss tries to play one through the center, up for Fisher. Pass intercepted. Whedon able to get it out of the zone for Fisher. Alex Fisher gets around one, can't get around the next. As he's at the end of his shift and he's pretty gassed. Whedon goes DDD for LaBelle. LaBelle plays it up ahead for Parent. Parent gets around one guy, can't get around the next. Whedon can't find it for a second. Now he's got it. He plays it up ahead for Parent. Parent trying to lead the rush up ice with Fisher. Fisher picks his head up and he sees one man in front of him. Justo with it now. Justo just plays a soft one down into the Chazy end. Bedford centers one that's taken out of the zone by one of the Chazy defensemen. Icing waved off. Now picking up for it is Chris. Chris back for Whedon. 5 seconds left. Whedon throws one towards the front of the net. And with just a couple seconds left, that's going to be end of period number 1. So certainly a good period for Chazy as well as for Bedford. Looking at the stats in the first period. Shots on goal in period number 1. Bedford had 9 shots on goal. Chazy had 5. Power play, Chazy goes 0 for 2. Bedford did not have a power play opportunity. Goaltending stats. Bedford's Gorman stops 4 shots on 5 opportunities. Kowalowski stops 8 of 9. Again, we want to thank Drs. Klaus Family Chiropractic, Whedon's Dairy Shop, and Drew's Poultry for supporting today's coverage. After one period of play, the score is tied 1-1. Getting set for period number 2. Period number 1, a period that wasn't really controlled by either team. A good flow both ways, good rushes up the ice. But Chazy was, in specific, Chazy was very good on their second power play opportunity, where they had some great chances down low just above the crease, but they weren't able to capitalize on those opportunities. Remember, Chazy's goal in this game to win by 3 or more to give themselves a shot at playing for tomorrow. Puck down, Chazy wins the draw back for Gagnon. Gagnon moves it up ahead for Goff. Goff gets checkered line, now blue line, and loses his handle. Gets it back down in the corner. Got it caught under his skate. Now Whedon charges forward, plays it in deep. Goff stick checks one man. Whedon got it on his backhand. Whedon bothered by one man, that's Hanser. Hanser now working his way for Bedford. Hanser throws one out front, nobody home. Good back checking by Chazy's forwards. Goff with it now on his stick. Goff plays it for Gagnon. Gagnon plays one that's intercepted. Shot stopped by Kowalski and then cleared by Chazy. Tenney picks up now for Bedford. Bedford plays a puck that's going to go long. Icing will be waved off. Gagnon moves forward. Still has it, tries to go cross ice. That one broken up in the neutral zone. Picking up is Bernhardt. Bernhardt just gives it up to Chazy's defense. Gagnon tries the outlet for Fisher. Fisher gets it. Fisher can't get around one man, so he's just going to dump it down deep. Bedford. It looks like they're really late on their shift as LaBelle misplays the puck. Going to be turned over. Nice poke check by Kowalski. Kowalski able to poke check the puck off of McNamara's stick. And really saved a goal right there. Nice job by Kowalski. Fisher now tries to chip it over for Tremblay. Going to have a whistle. Interference is going to be the call against one of the Bedford players. Penalty coming 1 minute, 47 seconds into the period. Penalty against looks like Regano. And then it is Chazy with their third power play opportunity. As I mentioned at the beginning of this period, Chazy was in particular very good on their last power play, as they had numerous opportunities down low, and they're going to try and do the same on this one. Bedford with it. Bedford moves forward with one of their men. Stopped with the face mask by Kowalski. Moving forward for Chazy. Parent. Parent gets around one guy, now half wall, throws one to the slot. Nobody home except a Bedford stick. Clearing all the way down is Bernhardt. Picking up for Chazy, Whedon. Whedon tries to get around one man, can't do so. McNamara applying a lot of pressure. Parent comes back and helps out as they try to move forward. Parent knocked off the stick, now Whedon. Whedon tries to play ahead for Goff. Pass just a bit too far. Bedford plays one off of the official. But now they're able to send it all the way back down with 1 minute remaining in the power play for Chazy. Whedon plays it up ahead for Gagnon. Gagnon ahead for Fisher. Fisher tries to lead the rush into the end, now picked up by Arliss. Arliss loses it just off the extension of his stick. Chazy with Fisher, tries to play it down low. Arliss now pressuring the Bedford defender, but they're going to be able to clear it all the way back down the ice with just 30 seconds remaining on the power now for Chazy. Lespina spins, has one man breaking to the net. That's Kramer, but a good defensive play by Fisher to break it up. LaBelle with it down low. LaBelle, stick check by Laspina. LaBelle again, just desperate move, chips it over to Gagno. Gagno stops. 10 seconds remaining in the power for Chazy. Gagno plays up ahead for LaBelle. LaBelle tries to chip it up ahead, stands up his check. 5 seconds remaining in the power play. Chazy is going to go 0 for 3 now on their power plays. Chazy 0 for 3 on their power play attempts. Fisher picks it up in the neutral zone. He's going to get stick checked off the puck. And moving forward is Ratner. Ratner gets around one man, going to take a shot. Good save by Kowalski with a right blocker. Justo plays one back. Bernhardt. Shot save by Keller Kowalski. A couple of big saves right there by Kowalski. As right now in the second period, Bedford has been out shooting Chazy by a margin of 5-0. Face off one by Chazy. Whedon picks up, now brings it behind his own net. And looks to move up through the middle of his zone. Plays one up ahead for Parent. Pass doesn't connect, but Bedford turns it over, and here goes Goff. Goff gonna shoot one. Good save. Shot score! Chazy takes advantage of the big rebound. Looks like Chris, who put it home. Have to wait for the announcement on that one, but 4 minutes and 26 seconds. In the period number 2, Chazy gets back on the board. First goal of the period. First shot of the period, rather. And first goal. Ryan Chris gets credit for the goal. Goff gets the assist. Neutral zone play, coming out with it is Fisher. Fisher gets around one man, now has it on his backhand. Plays one to the front of the net, nobody home. Bedford trying to come the other way, but Whedon's there to hold it at the blue line. Whedon throws it down in below the net. Chazy gives chase. Fisher misses his check. Moving out with it is Bedford. Bedford moves out with Regano. Regano tries to play it up ahead for Kramer. Interference is going to be whistled on Gagno. Not sure about that call right there, but as both those players were just trying to get back into the play. So interference on Gagno. 4 minutes, 53 seconds in the period number 2. Power play opportunity number 1 for Bedford. Parent wins the draw. Fisher picks up, gets around one man, and he's going to try and lead an on-man rush. When he gets there, he says, no, I don't have enough people coming up the ice, so I'm going to dump it down deep. Chris with it now. Good penalty killing by Chris as he keeps the puck along the half wall, and now Fisher tries to put it down deep. Chris gets it back on his stick. Bedford picks up, plays one forward, and picking up is McNamara. McNamara does a good job getting it out of his skates, but not before Parent can pick it up. Parent's going to loop around in his end. Parent looks at the ice, plays it over for Whedon. Whedon plays one back for who we thought was going to be Parent, but Parent decided to head up the ice. Parent gets it back down below the goal line. Parent has room and plays it all the way down to the Bedford end. Bedford's goalie Gorman stops the puck. Picking up is Tenney. Tenney looking to move forward. Bodied off the puck, but he's able to pick back up. One man left to beat, that's Whedon. Can't do it, so he's going to shoot. Good save by Kowalski. Then Tenney put the rebound attempt wide. LaBelle with it. LaBelle plays it up off the half wall. Goff tries to get it out. He can't clear it. Now Fisher gets it out. Fisher gets around one man. Has Goff with him. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Goff with it on his backhand. Throws it over in front. Let's see what the ruling is going to be. No signal yet. No goal. Tough to see from down here, so we really can't put up much of an argument, but it certainly was close, but we can't argue about it from this angle. Unfortunate for Chazy. There's now 30 seconds remain in their power play. Bedford wins the draw. They try to play it up ahead. Chazy with it. Picking up for Chazy is Parent. Parent now tries to play it over for LaBelle. His option wasn't there, so they're just going to chip it up through the neutral zone. Fisher with it. Fisher sidesteps one man, gets it caught in his skate, going to kick it down low. Alex Fisher now picks up. He and his brother Kevin work down there, as now Chazy 0 for 4 on the power play. Keep getting in the zone for a second was Parent, but coming out with it is Hanser. Hanser turned around by one guy. Kramer brings it back in offsides. 7 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in period number 2. And Bedford whistled for being offsides. Much better flow in the last few minutes from Chazy. As they had a close opportunity, got it right on the goal line, but weren't able to get it home. Whedon for Chazy, plays it off the wall. Up ahead, hits a body, and now comes free to the middle of the neutral zone. Goff picks up. Goff gains the checkered line, tries to dump. He's bodied off the puck. Now Parent picks up. Parent for Chazy, drives towards the net. Gets a shot off, but not one that with a very good rebound, and that rebound goes wide of the net. Goalie still down. Shot goes just wide from the point. Gorman now just getting to his feet. Goff tries to play one to the center. Good defense as the defenseman lay down. Here's Fisher in the slot, and he puts one right into the midsection of Gorman. Chazy with good pressure in the last few minutes. As Fisher had a good opportunity from the low slot, but he put it right in the midsection of Kinney O'Gorman. Two guys are going to go into the box. Those are matching minors. Again, we want to thank Doctors Klaus Family Chiropractic, Sweden's Dairy Shop, and Drew's Poultry for supporting today's coverage of New York State Championship Pee-wee Youth Hockey. Gagne with it, throws a shot at net. Big rebound. Left good. Glove save there by Gorman. Gorman robs Arliss of a scoring opportunity. Back out for the point. Gagne throws a shot on net that's going to hit a body in front. Now come out for Hanser. Hanser with it. Hanser stands tall. Has some height on all these kids out here, but he fires a shot wide. Picking up is Whedon. Whedon plays it up ahead for Goff. It gets caught in his skate. Bedford sends it back towards the Chazy end. Gagne picks up. Gagne on his backhand, now turns, spins forehand. Sees a Goff up ahead. Goff plays one in on net. Stick to side by Gorman. Parent picks up. Parent chips one around the defender. Tries to get to it, can't get there. Whedon now picks up around the half wall. Whedon picks out one guy, now falls. As he's able to get back up on his feet, check a guy, and keep the puck down in. Bedford now able to clear their zone. And LaBelle has it for Chazy. LaBelle tries to move forward. Parent. Parent can't get deep. Chipped in by Bedford. Whedon picks up. Whedon for Chazy. Up ahead for Tremblay. Tremblay for Parent. That pass didn't connect. Whedon steps up. Hits his check. Now moving forward for Bedford is Rusiecki. Rusiecki bodied by LaBelle. Rusiecki lost his stick, so he can't do anything but check right now. Puck thrown in the slot. Nobody home except for Chazy. Sticks now. One of the Bedford players finds it, but a good save by Keller Kowalski. Bedford able to hold the blue line. Chris trying to get the puck out. Parent gets on his backhand, tries to chip one out. Can't do so. They're going to take a shot that's going to go off the goal post. Chris stood up. Shot, going to hit Whedon in the back of the head. Whedon knocks his check off, plays it with his stick. And he's knocked down by Bernhardt. McNamara with it. McNamara plays it over the point for Regano. Regano tries to play one on net. Weak shot. Bodied off the puck by one man, and then they fire a shot on net that's handled by Keller Kalowski. Keller being tested to this point. He's doing a good job so far. Kalowski with an equipment problem.
Let's go!
Chazy is up 2-1, 4:53 remaining in period number 2. Again, a reminder that you guys right now are watching New York State Championship Pee-wee Youth Hockey.
Right now, Bill!
Face off one by Chazy, now back behind the Chazy net. Going to take a one-timer that's going to go in. Kalowski didn't see the man wrap back around to the far post. Bedford ties it at 2.
Go, guys! Way to play it! Go, Bears! Keep it up, Bears! Right now, Bears! It's the way!
10:15 into the second period. Bedford ties it up as they go from below their goal line and throw one out front and beat Kalowski left side. Waiting for the announcement. Hanser gets the goal. Assisted by Lespina. Chazy with it. For a minute down the Bedford end, but Bedford counters and takes it back to the Chazy end. Picking up for it is LaBelle. LaBelle stood up by Hanser, but not before he played it ahead for Goff. Fisher tries to clear the zone, but he can't do so. He gets another opportunity now. Kevin Fisher plays it up head for Alex. Alex chips it out to the neutral zone as Goff gives chase for Chazy. Goff all over the back of Justo. Gagnon tries to hold at the point. He does. He plays it down deep below the Bedford goaltender's net. Chris gives chase down behind the net. He's not able to get the puck off of the Bedford stick. Arliss now picks up. Arliss mishandles the puck. Whedon comes through, knocks down his man. Chris picks up, now goes down low, throws one out front, just off the stick of Arliss. Here comes McNamara the other way. Kalowski comes down on his angle. He has a guy back, that was Bernhardt. And they just keep coming with men, but Kramer mishandled the puck. Now Chris is able to come the other way with it. Chris bodied off the puck. Parent now picks up at his blue line, now a checkered line, and he's going to chip one deep. Tenney now. Tenney tries to work around Fisher. Puts it right on the stick of Kevin Fisher. Kevin Fisher with it down low. Tries to center one to Goff. But a good defensive play by one of the defensive players by Bedford. LaBelle tries to move forward. He's stick checked by Hanser. McNamara with it. McNamara tries to sidestep one man. He can't do so. Puck played ahead by LaBelle. Goff in a foot race now with Justo. Puck thrown on net. And Bedford's just going to send it the length of the ice. Icing to be whistled against Bedford.
Come on, Blue! Let's go now, Blue!
2:27 remaining period number 2. Really a time that Chazy would like to pick up another goal, get them some momentum going into that third period. Because remember, they need to win by at least 3 goals to have a hope at playing for tomorrow. Here comes Bedford. Bedford on the attack with Radner. Radner tries to spin, still has the puck on his stick. Chris back checks, gets it off his. Chris now trying to move forward. He hits the checkered line, tries to dump, it gets bodied off the puck. LaBelle bodied at the checkered line. Moving forward is Bedford. Bedford able to squeeze one around Gagnon, but Gagnon leads the chase back to it. Gagnon takes it behind his net. He's going to stop. Play went up ahead for Tremblay. A little bit too far for Tremblay, though. Pinching at the point was Regano. Regano able to hold it down deep. Tremblay trying to dig it out, as is Gagnon. Puck comes free to Parent. Parent trying to get around one guy. That's Kramer. Make that Rusiecki. Can't get around Rusiecki. Now comes free to the point. Regano takes a shot on net. Ends up going just wide. Rusiecki gets stood up by LaBelle. A good hit. And then Kramer comes in, tries to put LaBelle on his feet, or on his rear rather, but he stays up on his feet. Here comes Bedford with Kramer. Kramer comes out. Tries to dig. Can't get the shot off. Butkowski now loses the puck along the half wall. Now with it in front. Great save by Keller Karlowski as he comes diving back across the net. He loses his stick, but he robbed Kramer. Fantastic job by Karlowski to jump back to the front of the net and rob Kramer of the opportunity from the low slot. Keller Karlowski standing on his head as that puck was going just wide right of the net, and he slid over there just to assure. And then Kramer was able to tip it back just above the crease, and he laid out, jumped across the crease, and made a fantastic save to keep Chazy in this one. 2-2, 45 seconds left, period number 2. Faced off won by Chazy, and they move forward with Fisher. Fisher and Goff trying to get it out. Bernhardt throws a shot wide. Challenging is Fisher. Fisher knocks his man off the puck. Puck comes free to the slot where Gorman picks up. Gorman tries to work his way at the left wing board, now passes off for Kevin Fisher. Kevin Fisher trying to get around one man, can't do so, hits his skate. Whedon dumps it down deep. 15 seconds remaining in the second period. Alex Fisher picks up. Loses it for a second. Now McNamara coming the other way with 10 seconds remaining. On the far side, it is Bernhardt. Bernhardt with an opportunity shot, saved by Keller Karlowski. 5 seconds remaining. And again, Keller doing a great job between the pipes for Chazy.
Go Bears! Come on, Bears! One timer!
5 seconds remain. Chazy's attack plan here should be to try and win the puck down into the corner. They don't do so. It goes to the slot, but it comes to Fisher's stick. Fisher able to get it out now. Whedon. And after 2 periods of play, the score remains tied. This time it's 2-2 though. Look at the stats from that period. Shots on goal in that period. 12 for Bedford, giving them a 2-period total of 21. 7 for Chazy, a 2-period total of 12. In that period, 0 for 1 on the power play was Bedford. And Chazy is still, 0 for 4 on their power play attempts. Looking at the goalie stats that period, Keller Karlowski stops 11 of 12 for a 2-period total of 19 saves on 21 shots. Looking at Gorman, Gorman stops 6 of 7, 2-period total of 10 saves on 12 shots. Again, we want to thank Doctors Klaus Family Chiropractics, Ween's Dairy Shop, and Drew's Poultry for supporting today's coverage. After 2 periods of play, Chazy 2, Bedford 2. Third period coming up next. Chazy Flyers head back out on the ice in hopes of what are a 3+ scoring period. Remember the scenario for them? They need to win by 3 or more. They win by 3, they have a shot at playing tomorrow, going through a scenario of tiebreakers. And within those tiebreakers, there's about 8 different things that can happen, and 8 different things that can help them, 8 different things that can hurt them. If they're able to put up a 4 spot in this period and keep Bedford off the board, guaranteed in tomorrow without a problem. So Chazy needs to be very offensive this period, come out explosive, put the puck in the back of the net, beat Gorman, and then rely on Keller Kowalski, who's done a great job thus far, stopping 19 of 21 through the first two. And I think it's definitely something that Chazy can do. They've got the potential to do it. It's just a matter of whether they can put the puck in the net. Because I know they can rely on Keller Kowalski back there. He's been strong for him so far. Without him in this game, you know, the score could certainly be much higher in favor of Bedford. So Keller's done a great job between the pipes for Chazy thus far. Bedford 2-0 in this tournament. Chazy hoping to make them 2-1. The other team that's in the tiebreaker scenario is Canandaigua, who Chazy lost to earlier this morning by a score of 6-2. Canandaigua picking up an empty net goal. Just awaiting the opening face-off. 10 seconds remaining before they will break up their group huddle. And period number 3 will be underway. Again, we'd like to thank Drs. Klaus Family Chiropractic, Sweden's Dairy Shop, and Drew's Poultry for supporting the coverage of a New York State Championship PeeWee Youth Hockey. Puck is down for period number 3 at the Scotts Arena in Chazy. Neutral zone control right now. Bedford has it. Bedford plays it deep into the Chazy end, picked up by Parent. Parent moves through the middle. Parent gets around one man. Now another. He's got one more to beat. Can't beat him as he's stick checked by Levi. Lespina knocked off the puck. Whedon plays it up off the half wall, but Lespina is able to intercept it. Hanser now. Hanser with that big reach. Taken away by Whedon. Giving chase at the point was Fisher. Fisher now plays the puck up ahead for Goff. Playing it back all the way down into the Chazy end was Justo. Pass cross ice, intercepted by Rusiecki. Stolen back by Fisher. Fisher's got one guy going on the net. Tips it up to him, can't get there though. Daniel plays it in for Fisher. Fisher can't get there. Now Kevin Fisher gets it with a backhand. Kramer eventually going to get the puck. Kramer trying to move forward with it. Now gets out of his zone. Whedon with the puck on his forehand. He's looking for a stick to pass it to. Whedon plays it safe. Throws it off the wall. Bergano plays it off to the official. Icing going to be called against Bedford. 13:32 remaining in period number 3. Again, reminding you that Chazy needs to win this game by a margin of 3 goals, which means we could very likely see them pulling Keller Kowalski at a very awkward time to try and capitalize on any opportunities that they have. Puck can't be kept in at the point by LaBelle. Moving the other way is McNamara. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Throw it in front. Shot just wide. Kowalski was on angle and that shot was fired just wide. Teeny now. Throws it towards the front of the net. That shot blocked. Here comes Chris the other way. Chris and Teeny on a foot race. Teeny wins that battle. Bedford sends it the other way. Icing will be waved off. With it, LaBelle. LaBelle plays it up ahead for Chris. Chris picks up. Bodied off the puck, but he's able to get right back up into it. Chazy going to be whistled for offsides. 12:47 remaining, period number 3.
Let's go, boom!
Chazy wins the draw. Goff looking to move forward. He tries to chip one deep into his own, but that's intercepted by Justo. Justo up ahead for Hanser. Hanser's just going to chip it deep, giving chase for Bedford is Ratner. Ratner battles forward in the corner. Coming out with it is a Chazy player, looks like Fisher. Fisher played one up ahead for Goff. Goff couldn't get it, but then Whedon comes through the neutral zone, runs over a guy. Levi picks it up. Levi up ahead for Ratner. Ratner loses it off of his stick, played back in by Fisher. Here comes Ratner. Ratner with it, left side. Takes it to the net, gets around one man, tries to pass it over for Kramer. But Kramer can't handle the puck. Backhand pass out front. Again, could try and put one in on the post. It is a Ratner, but he can't shove it in. Comes out of the stick of Kramer. Kramer shot, save! One of the Bedford players ran into Kelly Kowalski. Surprised not to see a goaltending interference call there. Get another save by Kowalski. Another shot put on net. That one's going to be directed wide by Whedon's skate. Leading the rush out of the zone is Gagnon. Gagnon with his head up. Tries to spin at the line. Gets it in for a mere second. And the puck's going to come out. Going to be a bench minor. He assesses them with a bench minor. Face off won by Bedford. Bedford now moves forward with Bernhardt. Bernhardt now in the Chazy end, stops, gets it back onto his stick, throws one towards the net shot. Big save by Kelly Kowalski with a glove. Kowalski doing a great job now. Bedford takes a shot from the point. That's going to be stopped again by Kowalski. Fisher with it. Fisher plays it, goes D to D over for Lavelle. Lavelle trying to move forward. He tries to clear it. It's going to hit Goff, his own player. And then a shot by one of the point men goes just wide. Picking up is Bernhardt. Bernhardt throws it down low for Ratner. Ratner back for Rigon. Puck in the middle for Goff. Goff sends it all the way down the ice. 1 minute remaining in the power play for Bedford. Bedford plays one up ahead. McNamara picks up. McNamara gets around one guy. Just going to play it deep as Rusiecki now picks up. Rusiecki bodied off the puck by Parent. McNamara comes running through there. Now here comes Teeny. Teeny shoots one wide. Pinching at the point is Justo to keep it in. Justo throws one towards the slot. Nobody home. Whedon picks up now for Chazy. Whedon rims one around. Teeny with it at the point. Teeny plays it down low for McNamara. McNamara throws it on that shot. Just goes off the side of the net. Moving forward is Parent. Parent tries to kick it up for Chris. Here comes Bedford the other way. Shot wide by Rusiecki. Rusiecki tries to pick up behind the net. He's bodied off the puck by Parent. Parent standing man up behind the net. Penalty has expired against Chazy. Bedford 0 for 2 now on the power play. Here comes Chazy. Chazy coming up ahead with Gagnon. Gagnon goes to the backhand, can't get it. Gagnon again throws one out front. Fisher tries a one-timer attempt. But a good job again by Bedford to collapse down in front of their net and block shots. Bedford moves forward with Ratner, who takes a shot on Kelly Kowalski, and he's going to hang on. 8 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Period number 3. Again, Chazy needs to win this game by 3 goals to have any hopes on advancing to tomorrow. Whedon through the middle of his zone. He's got plenty of room to skate. He's going to backhand one up for Goff. Goff throws one just wide. Fisher tries to play the puck. He can't get there, so LaBelle gets there. LaBelle turns it over now. Hands are going the other way, 2-on-2. Hanser rifles a long slap shot right in on Kalowski. Kalowski's going to cover up. Good job by Kalowski to come way out, almost near the hash marks there to stop that one. Cutting down the angles. Keller's not a big kid, so every inch that he comes out, it makes him that much bigger, taking away the area for the Bedford players to shoot. Puck down below the Chazy net. Coming out with it is Gagnon. Gagnon passes it up ahead for Chris. Chris can't hang on to it. Chris gets it back, tries to go behind the back to Gagnon. That combination just didn't click, and that's going to be offside for Chazy. Chazy wins the draw. They tried to play it left side, but they're not going to get there in time. Bedford trying to get out of the neutral zone with it. Now comes a Goff. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Play it over for Fisher. Fisher couldn't handle it as it goes through his skates. Fisher tries to throw it in the front of the net. Doesn't connect. Goff runs into the boards right here in front of us. Puck comes out to the point and Whedon. Whedon fires one just wide. Goff now puts his check into the wall. Moving ahead now is Bernhardt. Bernhardt plays it over for Kramer. Kramer throws a shot just wide of the net. Now halfway through this third period, Chazy looking to move forward with Fisher. Fisher giving chase. Fisher and Levi battle for it. Fisher lost his stick for a moment. Now comes in front to Chris. Chris on the backhand. Shot, save. Throws another one. Puck is still loose in the midsection of the goalie. Gorman. A little bit of a scrum in front of the net, but cooler heads eventually prevail. Chazy with a couple great opportunities right there, but Caneo Gorman was right there to turn those opportunities away. Face-off won by Chazy. Trombley plays it back for his point man, and that puck is played deep. Chris and Trombley battle for it down below the end line. Chris tries to knock his man off the puck, can't do it. However, Bedford's going to send it the length of the ice. Icing will be whistled, 6:44 remaining third period. Again, we want to thank Drs. Klaus Family Chiropractics, Whedon's Dairy Shop, and Giroux's Poultry for supporting us throughout the weekend with the New York State Championship PeeWee Youth Hockey. Chazy, backhand. Gonna hit a body and go up over the net. Fisher with it. Looks for his options. Now gonna spin back, try and go below the goal line. Gonna chip one out in front to his brother. He's gonna shoot just wide of the net. With it now is Parent. Parent backhands one down into the slot. That's kicked out by Lespina. Hanser spins and fires one down the ice. It's picked up by Chazy's LaBelle. LaBelle plays one up ahead for Fisher. Fisher tries to get around one man. He can't do it. Parent able to chip it down deep though. Chazy leads the charge with two guys coming. Goff picks up. Goff plays it back down low. Fisher battles for it with Regano. Regano and Fisher go after it. Parent sends his man up. Backhands one. Up ahead. Fisher for Fisher. Throws one in front. To score! Alex Fisher able to pull one home. 5 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. Period number 3. Just the spark Chazy was looking for.
Yeah.
9 minutes, 18 seconds. Goal will be credited to Alex Fisher. Going to be a penalty assessed to Bedford after the play. Not sure if one of the Chazy players went in there also, but I don't believe they did. That penalty coming after the goal scored by Chazy, so Chazy will have their 5th power play opportunity of the day. They are 0 for 4 thus far. Chazy wins a face-off now with Whedon. Whedon spins. Throws it up ahead for Goff. Goff gets around his man. Can't beat the next guy as he is knocked off the puck. Bedford sends it all the way back down to the Chazy end where Kowalski comes out and stops it for Whedon. Giving chases McNamara. Good move by Whedon. Puts on the brakes, gets around him. Parent tries to move forward. Pass up ahead. Goff's going to pick up. Goff trying to use one hand on the backhand, get around. He's going to throw it out to Fisher at the point. Fisher over for Parent. Parent going to throw a shot. Score! Parent puts that one top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. That puts Chazy up 4-2. Costly penalty taken there by Bedford. That puts Chazy up. 9 minutes and 58 seconds into the period. Parent picks up the goal. We'll wait for the assist. Fisher's going to get one of them. Chazy gets a power play goal now, 1 for 5 on the power play. Well, they're going to give assists to Whedon and Goff. There's a Bedford timeout. Coming out of Bedford's timeout, they did a good job by the Bedford head coach Mike Mitchell to call that timeout because Chazy was very fired up and trying to take some of the wind out of their sails. Bedford with it, sends it the length of the ice. They're going to be whistled for icing, and that's one thing you don't want to do right when you come out of a timeout is go out there and ice the puck because you're now setting up Chazy with a face-off in their offensive end and giving them another chance to attack.
Come on, Bears, let's go!
Again, Chazy's going to win this game by 3 goals or more to have a chance to advance to tomorrow. Face-off to the right of Gorman. Chazy wins the draw. Comes out to Whedon. Whedon plays one over for Parent. Parent knocked off the puck. Here comes Hanser the other way. Hanser knocked off the puck by Whedon. Good defensive play there by Whedon. Whedon plays up ahead for Goff. Goff tries to move forward for Parent. That pass does not connect. But icing is going to be waved off. Parent forgot to bring the puck with him. Now got it on his backhand. Throws one out front. On the stick. Shot score! Goff buries it. 5-2 Chazy. They're up by 3. All kinds of mayhem in front of the Bedford net. Puck came loose. Goff found it on his stick. He put a move on the goaltender. Had just a little bit of room to put it in. And he put it home. 5-2 Chazy. 10 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Or into the third period, rather. Goff gets the goal. Reminder that Goff didn't play in game 1 or 2. This is their first goal, or first game for Goff. Parent gets the assist. Chazy, well, in the back of Chazy's mind, they're thinking one more goal guarantees it, but they also need to be thinking defense because they also cannot give up a goal from this point. Whedon plays that puck up ahead for Tremblay. Tremblay moves forward, hits the checkered line, tries to dump, but gets stood up by Justo. Chazy is going to be whistled for being offside. 3 minutes 58 seconds remaining, third period. Well, so far for Chazy, these last couple minutes, just what the doctor ordered. Full of intensity, and then nothing's better than coming out of a timeout by the other team and shoving it right down their throats and putting one in the back of the net. Chazy wins the draw. Back for LaBelle. LaBelle tries to move forward. It's broken up. And then Fisher tries to dump it in deep. Goff gives chase. Goff loses it to Kramer. Kramer now dumps it in. Kowalski comes out behind the net, tries to slow it down as Whedon picks up. Whedon up ahead for Fisher. Fisher gets one from behind. And there's a delayed penalty coming up against the Bedford Bears. A penalty that you cannot take at all.
If that's intent to hurt, that's game to
Just not a very smart penalty to take if you're from a Bedford standpoint, because you're now really putting yourself behind the 8 ball. You're already in the spot where you potentially aren't making it to tomorrow. And now looking at, giving up another power play to Chazy. If they go up 6-2, Chazy guarantees himself and that could very well knock out Bedford. Penalty coming 11:25 into the period. Going to be a 2-minute minor penalty. Chazy controls in their own end with Parent. Parent with it behind his own net. Gets around one man. Looks forward. He sees Fisher. Fisher tries to redirect one down deep. It's going to hit a body. And now come out to Whedon. Whedon in desire just throws one up ahead. Fisher gets it on his stick. He dumps it down in.
Come on, Johnny!
Goff giving chase. Goff knocks his man off the puck and able to get right back up. Going to throw one in the front of the net. One-timer sticked aside by Gorman. Puck out to the point from Gagnon. Gagnon now with Parent. Parent fires a slap shot. It's going to hit a body in front. Puck comes to the right side. Whedon holds in. Goff with it. Goff gets it just off his stick. With Spina plays it up ahead. Regano plays one up ahead. As looks like he's hurt. Regano down on the ice. He got hit pretty hard.
on the bench.
With right around 2.5 minutes left in this third period, looking at that scenario again, Chazy 3 goals gives them a chance to move on tomorrow. Does not guarantee them. So right now that Chazy coaching staff, wonder if that's in the back of their heads of perhaps pulling Kowalski to get that guaranteed 4th goal. But you're also going to remember, if you give one up, you're taking yourself right out of the picture completely. Chazy with it. They're still on the power play for another 40 seconds. Another vicious hit. Could have been called, but wasn't. Whedon able to hold. Puck in his skates. He plays one backhand down low. Fisher gives chase. They're giving Justo a lot of room to clear. It's going to be knocked down by Hanser. Fisher just missed it. Going to be played all the way back down the ice for Parent. Parent looking at his options. 20 seconds remaining in the Chazy power play. Spins back around behind his net. Going to try and go through the middle of the ice to Fisher. Fisher goes and plays one down deep. Kevin Fisher now gives chase. With it now is LaBelle. Power play over. Chazy now 1 for 6 on the power play. Here comes Fisher with an attempt. Fisher gets around one guy. Throws one on net. It's going to hit a skate. Goff with it. Goff has it caught in his skate. He tried to play one out for Fisher, but couldn't get a handle on it. With it, LaBelle. LaBelle trying to move forward. Fisher Fisher able to keep it in. We're near approaching the 1 minute mark. Bedford plays one deep. Gagnon picks up for Chazy. Gagnon plays the puck around for LaBelle. LaBelle not able to get a piece of it. Chipping it out to center is Parent. Parent knocks one off the stick.
Come on, guys, get it.
Of Laspina.
Come on, Johnny, get it.
Now moving forward is Goff.
Come on.
Giving chase now, Fisher. Fisher chips one down deep. Teeny makes a pass up head, does not connect with anybody. Whedon giving chase. Icing waved off, 20 seconds remaining. Whedon with a puck behind his net. Whedon spins, looks for his option. He's going to rim one all the way around. 10 seconds remaining. Bedford has a chance for one last rush. We're going to try and play one up through the middle. Not going to get anywhere. Chazy's the only one that's going to try and have an opportunity. They don't have an opportunity. Chazy wins this one 5-2. Based on the celebration from Chazy and the Chazy bench, it looks like they're going to be advancing to tomorrow, but we aren't going to say anything too quick because we remember 5-2 was that scenario for them. And 5-2, the final score of this game. Shots in that final period. Bedford had 8 shots on goal, 3-period total of 29. And Chazy had 10 in that period for a 3-period total of 22. In that last period, Chazy picked up 3 goals. Bedford picked up none. Looking at the goal line, Bedford, period by period, they go 1-1-0 for 2. Chazy, that is, goes 1-1-3 for 5. Power play in the game, Chazy 1 for 6 on the power play. Bedford 0 for 2. Looking at the goaltending stats that final period, Gorman stopped 7 of 10 for a 3-period total of 17 for 22. Kowalowski in that last period stopped 8 of 8, giving him a 3-period total of 27 for 28. 29 make that. So, a very good game by Keller Kowalowski. Kowalowski, pretty much the main reason that Bedford only able to pick up 2 goals. So, 5-2 Chazy, the outcome in this one. If we are not able to do another game, and that is the end of Chazy's run, we want to thank, for our final time, Drs. Klaus Family Chiropractic, Sweden's Dairy Shop, and Drew's Poultry for supporting the coverage throughout. Hopefully we have another chance for Chazy to play, but if not, we want to thank those guys for our final time. If not, we'll thank you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully we will be able to cover tomorrow. Well, for the final time, I'm Rob Knowles. Thanks to Rick Knowles for his camera work throughout. Hopefully we'll be doing another game. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, reminding you that the outcome of tonight's matchup